Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to move on to gratitude. I love gratitude so much. I know that I like to say a lot of things change my life, but it's true. Like, I don't think what change a person's life is just one incident. Although they say, like, your success, your breakthrough, your transformation is one thought away. But I guess it's one thought away given that you have done much of the things, right? And given that you have really tried to search more things that worked, some didn't work. So it's just like telling someone about the idea that make you successful. It's not only that idea, but it's a pile up, it's an accumulation of the things that you did to get to that point where only that particular idea is going to make you successful, or it's going to help you to break through. So yeah, that's why I normally say this thing changed my life. It's because I want to try to be as as detailed as possible as to what really I consider to have changed my life. And yeah, one time I will put it on a book, or I will also like do the speech around or like as to how was my life before I get here. But it was not a really good life. I wasn't feeling very good about myself. So where I take pride to now, I don't take pride on the things that I've achieved mostly, but I take pride of how I feel. Despite of the things that I've really achieved, how I feel about myself is more important, and how I feel about the world is also important. So now I have changed to not feeling good about myself to feeling good about myself. Now okay, let me go back to the subject, right? Gratitude. I want to talk about gratitude. So many people that I've interviewed have mentioned ways of manifesting, and there's just a lot that they have mentioned. But I'm gonna go to the one that I use, or to one of the things that I use together with those that they have mentioned. I use gratitude to manifest. It appeared to me this year I lived many of my years not being very grateful and not being consciously grateful about everything that I have, everything that I have achieved. Right? So when I discovered that I have to be grateful, when I noticed that gratitude is the fastest way to manifest, it is this year. I'm in 2024. I lived my majority of my living years not practicing gratitude. And I started this year to wake up in the morning and look at the things around and look at myself and say, thank you, God, for this. Thank you, God, for this. Thank you, God, for life. Thank you for the bulk of friends that you have helped me with, which are so helpful. Thank you for everything that you have given me. Thank you for the mode of transport that actually helped me to manifest a lot. Now, I want to try to navigate around my mind to see what makes sense of the science of this, right? So I think what happens when you become grateful is that the universe can see your excellent management on what you have and on what you are. You want to look at the things that are around. You want to feel and appreciate them, and you want to see the moment for what it is. The spirit of gratitude. Do not look in the future, do not look aside, do not look left or right. It actually look on what's presented to you in that moment. Even in circumstances that are not beautiful, I still show gratitude, because I know that the circumstances, whether they are good or they are not good, they are meant for me. They are meant for me to grow in them. I recently interviewed Andile, which spoke about like the things that happen in life we cannot control, but of course we can control how we react to them. You don't decide what's going to happen to you, but you decide how it affects you by reaction. That's why many people look at the situation and they react differently. They have power to the reaction.